All divine beings. It is Witchy Poo coming back to you with another video. If you're feeling kind, please subscribe. It is Taurus time. And allow me one more time, please. I hope everybody slept peacefully and dreamt bountifully. And we're just jumping right into Taurus energy. I hope I listed this public. I'm not sure. I just pressed live, so give me a second. Taurus. All right. Spirits, what symbols, signs, downloads, messages, anything that Taurus needs to know to help get ahead of life with it, please come through and show us clearly what needs to do, what we need to do. All right, the first card that you have is the medicine wheel, which is like the wheel card. Your first card and your center card are the most important cards. We have the Council Chief. And then we have a Kachina Jugular. Now, let me be quiet. Kachina. Let's get the rest of the cards and then I speak prematurely. Then we have the Sled. For the center of your reading, we have the Chief of Pipes. Just heard something sound like a PlayStation turn on. The Sleigh. Excuse me. Silence. You had Sled, silence. All right, I'm getting serious. And then you have Warrior of Vessels. The Tower, Aries energy. And then we have the Lovers, Gemini energy. Because this one flew out, we're going to keep going. On the bottom of the deck, you have Strength. And the Devil, Capricorn energy, Pisces energy. All right. From the top, I'm seeing that this medicine wheel is here because you are currently looking for a drastic, dramatic, fast, instant change in your life. There is something where the sun on the horizon seems to be setting and rising a little bit too fast. And it's setting and rising in a way that you can't keep up with your day, your time, your task, anything that is really trying to get you like ahead in life. And so if you are trying to balance all of these things out, I'm seeing that with the Chief of Pipes in the center of your reading, that there's some smoke that needs to be blown out. Can you tell us more, please, spirits, on what does the medicine wheel mean? 10 means a cycle has ended completely. And so I'm feeling like that's not the right card. I didn't take that one out, sorry. I'm feeling like this is a direct message from the universe. All right, so we got the Sand Painter. We got the Sand Painter. I got to draw another card. There's some confusion here. Taurus, there's a Taurus that's extremely confused mentally. They have no idea if they're coming or going physically. And it's causing a lot of confusion outwardly. All right, now we're back on the right track. You have Sandpaper, you have Chief of Vessels, and you have the Shaman. Understand when you have the Shaman in your life that spiritual guidance is needed at a direct insight. Whomever you believe in, worship, or have spiritual connections with, You need to get in touch with it. You really need to get down to some sort of spiritual guidance, because your sun and your moons are rising too fast, where you are setting, rising and setting too fast, and you feel like, here with the sandpaper, you're not really able to complete something that you're not having enough time for in the day of hours that are at last. And so you may be working on a new project to get on a new path flow. This chief of vessels is in a canoe, and there is a warrior behind this chief, like guarding the war the warriors guarding the chief. And so I see that you may really have the mindset right now of you're needing to not only guard your energy, but your peace and your place that you rest your head where you lay physically. I see that there is the waters are very calm here with the chief of vessels being protected by the warrior. But I'm seeing this lonely bird up here in the air just float, and it's kind of just going around, whisking in the air. You may want to really focus on escapism in a positive way, rather than stressing all of these things that you can't get done each day. You need to start taking your time with one thing that's on your mind. I have the chief counsel. Why? There's mountains behind the chief where it's really cold energy, like he's on the plains. I'm feeling like you really need to get away. There is a specific Taurus who is really looking at their life in a cold, negative way. And in so you doing that is reflecting of everything that's coming negative in your path, you know, at an instant that you didn't ask. It's just because of the perception that you're looking at is really, your perception you're giving off is really, really cold. And I'm feeling like this is all to do with some sort of staying on task with completing goals. Thunderbird is here. This is an Native American Indian tribal sign. And this really gives you hints of how the universe is so divine. You really need to put your focus and your time onto your projects that you want to complete. I'm seeing that with these dream catchers here. If this tribal sign would fall, the cactuses below, see that there, would poke holes in it. And so I'm feeling like if you're not focused in getting all of these tasks and things that you want done out of life, I believe this is business aspect, new ideas, creativity, the things that make you flow with life. This matriarch blades is letting you know that, the universe is only going to work with you for so long. I'm just reading the cards. Because see here, there is some patience that they've dealt with you in trying to open you up to get you to see your worth and your value. And because we got a blade and a hatchet, that the blade's up here, the blade's down there, but the hatchet's up here. This is more of a fear of that you're not going to be as good or be as complete as others like that you see. And I'm seeing that this is more of a focus on thee. You're too focused on the world here, I see. And this could be Leo, Sagittarius, Scorpio, Taurus energy. And I'm feeling like once you take your focus off of the slow things, this warrior's on a big turtle that's moving very, very slowly. But they're getting him through the waters. That's not a bad thing. But if you're trying to work for goals and you're trying to work for things, 2 + 1 is 3, and that means creativity. So understand that you are delaying not only the progress for your process, but you are also not using some sort of spiritual guidance that you're being called upon to take some focus on. Now, Kachina Jugular, please, no disrespect, spirits. It's 4 o'clock in the morning. But with Kachina here, this is really a Native American warrior. And this Native American warrior is somebody how Christians and the Europeans or whomever call upon their savior, their spiritual guide. And so in the Native American Indian tribes, Kachina is the spiritual guide and leader that is called upon, that can help get guidance, and they see it through a physical form. It is like the American way, the yin and the yang, but it's also the two of pentacles all the same. So you really need to get some sort of spiritual guidance for some sort of balance in your life that is unbalanced. And I'm feeling like these are tasks and things that you're wanting to complete as far as getting along with some sort of business and creativity. But there's something being, really delayed. And I believe that your spiritual path is going to, try to help you if you can open up and let them lead the way. Why do we have Kachina here? Two. Two means duality. You have a choice. You can either, go on the path that you're going, which is scatterbrain, really incomplete things, or you can settle down, really get focused, and get on solid ground. All right, you have the Chief of Blades. You have the Chief of Blades. You have the Warrior of Blades, and you have Captive. So right now in the past energy, I'm feeling that there was a Taurus fighting for any and everything. You're trying to fight for your reputation. You're fighting for your job. You're fighting for the people who you don't even love. And so when you were taking on these roles of constantly in the battlefield and fighting for no goal, you started to fall off this horse here with this warrior and sort of like really really not understanding it. There's a Taurus that lives in Midwest that has three prospects, and I'm talking about physical. You got a storefront, you got an online business, and you do something like in person, mobily. And so this Taurus that has these three prospects, you keep falling off of your horse. You keep getting distracted. Because of some boy's voice. Please don't pay attention to the gender, just the role when we're dealing with you. And please take what resonates and lie the rest down for somebody else to pick up. Taurus. There's this voice of this boy that you hear, and it creates some sort of negative doubt in you to like run away and hide in fear. I don't know what that means, but I said it exactly the way that I heard every word that I see. All right, so that was for specific Taurus. This Warrior of Blades, like I said, you're getting distracted and falling off of your horse when you should just be focused on more goals. There are times in the past where you really have felt captive. These hatchets are, coming in from all angles, but that's because you allowed them to get that close to you. You understand what I'm saying? You put yourself in these predicaments here as to where you're not really focused on what you want to do. It's only what's, going on around you. Your head's constantly on a swivel, pivoting, really not focusing on a damn thing. And so this is why you feel that these suns and these moons are rising and setting so soon, is because you're not spending enough time really focusing on you. Why do we have the sled, please? This is some sort of guided energy. You may really want to seek some sort of spiritual help because you need spiritual protection and energy. You're getting nothing but spiritual guide requests. And I'm feeling like in order to get out of this, to get on to the next conquest, you're really going to need spiritual guidance. And so I don't care if you get it from 3 different ways, but 7 means magic. So make it happen, babe. Because I see here that with the Fool, you have Aries energy. It's all the new beginning waiting for you. But it's just a matter of making some moves without getting distracted by fools. All right, so you got the 7. 7. That's magic. I said that already. The Trail of Tears, Maiden of Pipes, and the Fool. I'm really getting this energy here because we're in the present moment. That there is a Taurus who is dealing with an Aries that has lately been doing crazy things. The way that this warrior looks on the plains, he's looked like he's going insane. Like physically, excuse me, in a clown face. Truth's coming up. But the way that they're doing crazy things really has made you open up to kind of want to follow their lead. And if you're following the lead of, somebody who's acting a fool and not really taking on new possibilities that are presented for them to do, then you're going to have to regulate and recheck yourself on what you're doing too. That was for a specific Taurus. But like I said, I'm feeling like you're not really taking advantage of these new opportunities. You want to be this lone wolf and kind of run through the plains and not really get far because you're worried about too many things, too many people, too many places, too many issues. And so this Maiden of Pipes is she's giving me that Star Wars girl with the things in her hair. But it's more like, where are you listening? Where's your head at? There's a ladder in the back of my my Native American princess. The ladder is telling you, in order to climb higher, if you don't climb higher, it's not going to make any sense. Your life, your purpose, your goals, your journey, your trials, your tribulations, none of it's going to make sense if you don't keep up with the progress. There is a specific Taurus that's not moving forward like they should. This Trail of Tears 3 times. I bet. It's like Sally's, whatever, seashell. That saying. But if you keep on this path of really, this distraction, you're going to find yourself like hell-bent, doing things that you're not asking, you're not wanting, you're not welcoming. But that's the energy you're attracting. I'm feeling like with this Trail of Tears, there's a specific Taurus that has some sort of legal matter here. You are on the run, and you may not be watching tarot. That would be silly. People can get your IPN number, but you're on the run right now. So this family member that's holding you down, there's going to be a time when this is going to change and things are going to have to turn around. This is for a specific Taurus that is on the run, physically has a warrant for their arrest in D.C. Could be Daytona, could be Colorado, but it's ICD and it is C. D.C. That was for a specific Taurus. Why do we have the Chief of Pipes in the center of the reading? Smoking the peace pipe really is about creating not only peace among the tribes, but peace on the earth that the universe provided. And people don't understand. They think they're smoking peace pipes just to get high, and that's not the case. We're promoting peace and, trying to get through shit that doesn't make sense. I don't want to get too deep in it. It's a secret. So you got the Chief of Pipes with Journey, Giveaway Dance, and Warrior Woman. Understand that the Chief of Pipes in the center of your reading, like I said, with a lot of smoke, with the glass you're not seeing, it's just like this giveaway dance here. This is a Native American, ritual being. When you need guidance, when you need help seeing, when you need things that really don't make sense for the brain to comprehend its meaning, you go into the mode of calling the physical ancestors to help you to get down this road. And doing this, and doing this thing, Louisiana. Okay. And doing this giveaway dance. Yes, Brittany Tyson. um, and with doing this giveaway dance, this is more or less on calling the spirits of the universe that have passed on, been here, done your work, done their work, and got to their next journey on. This is who we call on to really get an answer, son. To really get the sign that we need to move on or stay where we are. And so I believe that this is why this my back's hurting, guys. So I believe this is why this journey is happening. I think that your back is really feeling not it's like up against the wall. I've said that too much, but it's there's something going on with the back as to where you're cornered in, you're suffocated. I just this journey has to be expanded. I see you pushing out. I just something needs to push. How you push a child on a swing, how you push the canoe, how you push the canoe in the lake. You know, you really need to get a move on some sort of journey you've been trying to take. And so this warrior woman is I feel like this is you, Taurus. This is you, you know, getting up and fighting every day, but you really don't know. Yes, Brittany. You really don't know, you know, what you're really fighting for and what road is really going to take you. You're too worried about the outcome of what you have no idea what's going to be the intention from. Things were written in stone, but that doesn't mean that we should know. Just like tarot, it's the same thing. But this is an insight for a mental health being. That's how I look at it. Why do we have silence? There is a Taurus that really needs to be quiet. They need to sit back and observe more because they're too loud and they're missing signs and more. And I say that with the intent of, really giving some encouragement. Sorry, guys, I didn't take my my Joker cards out. And so if you're not really, quiet to hear all the things around you, how are you going to be able to protect what you do? How can you stay on task to complete projects if you're not quiet to hear your next step? There's multiple colors here on this dream catcher for this lion and wolf, mountain lion and wolf. I feel like you want to be a loner so bad that this is all you live. You live for it. Like, get over it. We get it. You're a loner. Now collaborate with someone, right? See how far you can get, how many things you can get done. One means individual. Yep, one means individual. So you're so focused on being this lone wolf that people have come to help you, and you've kind of just slept on them. You've ignored them. You blocked them off. Indolence. You closed your eyes and dreamt some. You really didn't want to move forward. Oh, gratitude. You don't want to see me catch. You're alive. Awesome. Look at me in situations that we accept. Okay now, Brittany. Yes, I appreciate you engaging and your comments. Truth. People can't handle it, Pooh. And I love it. I love every minute of it. Thank you. But this indolescence is somebody that, you're sleeping on yourself and them at best because you're so focused on wanting to just be this lone wolf and really not get into it. There are people that want to work with. You don't have to trust them, but you can see what's up with it. This warrior here is you. What are you afraid of? You're already protected. There's a trail, there's a like a Nile river in the back. Not a Nile, but a canal, like a river in the back. And it's flowing through a wooded forest. And it's really hard to get around these roundabouts. Understand how hard you create your life and troublesomes when you just walk around with an angry heart full of hatred for everyone. No one's done anything to you, but when you have hatred for anything, that reflects the mind being distracted too. Come on now. The warrior is in you. All you have to do is make moves. Like get up, physically move. Don't be distracted. Stay on one task at a time. Write things down. Who cares? Write things down. Know your mind. Know your time. But jumping from this, not completing it, going over here, oh, I got to do this, time to pick up the kids. If I got to take something to, your dad, your aunt and shit. You are not managing time, which is creating these fluctuating things in your life where you don't want to trust, you don't want to collaborate, you don't want to build, you don't want to do anything. What's up, Taurus? What is going on with you today? Hey, hey, White Rabbit, hey, thanks for coming through again. But this isn't you. Why do we have warrior of vessels? He's looking out on the Navajo, like wondering what to do next. You are the vessel, and sometimes once you get going in life, the universe shocks you with a big surprise. Why? Because you were staying in your lane, minding your business, and living life. All you have to do is stay on task. This is what I think I'm going to call that. I have to write it down because ain't going to remember. I didn't even remember Aries. Stay on task, Taurus. That is the goal for the rest of this month going forward. All right, so this warrior of vessels, we got corn dance, the craftsman, and the moon. Understand that the corn dance is just like the giveaway dance or the ghost dance I've said too much. But this is all celebration like the Three of Cups. Being more joyous in your energy, in your spirit, will help alleviate some of this unorganized, dysfunctional energy. And I say that because, what am I going to be happy about? We're going through hell, the world is going down, the president's bad, we're poor, gas, food, so much more. But what about if you woke up in celebration of that? What if you start being happy for the things that you're seeing? Like Brittany Tyson said, well, I'm happy that ain't me. Complete honesty. Be happy in the things, be happy in all things, whether they are good or bad, as long as they don't affect thee. Do you understand what I'm saying? It's about really the craftsman in you. That pillar, that adobe back there, this wooden statue, these are symbols and signs that the Native Americans pay homage to every time they walk through. You understand? It's about giving gratitude. And I preach about that all the time. I talk about that all the time. But, it's easier said than done. But having the moon here is more of a back it up for your confidence to have some. You understand? Your days and nights are moving too fast because of the time you're spending doing bullshit. There's going to be a time where you're going to have to focus and really get serious. And so you keep going down this path of this lone wolf warrior. When in reality, the universe here in the future, that's where we are, they're telling you to collaborate. They're telling you to get out. They're telling you to be, thank you. Thank you, guys. And they're telling you to be more Aquarius-like in your energy. And I don't want to use, I try not to, because this Native American deck I want to pay complete homage and respect to. But this energy is to where you got to just let it be. There's no reason for you to try to rush things that you do, but there's also no reason to try to isolate everybody that comes towards you, please. There's no need for that. Some people really mean no harm. It's not a bad thing. Ease up, Tyson. You don't have to bite their ear off, baby. All right, why do we have the Tower? Let's pick it up here. This is Aries energy, but it's about being really strong and confident in who you are and what you see, and not really getting distracted by things that take away the value of your time, where you're not focusing on what needs to be. So you have this like clay building in the back. It's more of the the clay building in the back. Okay, the clay building in the back is like falling apart. See those cracks? It's like falling apart. And so the lightning struck it, which made that man fall, and then the bricks fall, then the man fall. Understand, it's all cause and effect. Everything you do has a reason, should have a reason behind it, and if not, what are you doing it for, Pooh? The matriarch of pipes, stickball, and the maiden of shields. This is about a tower moment happening in your life where you're realizing your self-worth and value here. And I say that because you don't really value yourself if you're worried about everybody else. You don't really value yourself if you get frustrated and doubt. These are things clouding mine. The matriarch of pipes really is giving you, see that fire on that cauldron, is giving you light, is giving you the sense to, you know, really stir that pot and move around and not really be down. Because you're so distracted in this, it's like it's like a fight. You're distracted in this fight and it gets you no money, no life. I don't really understand. I do stay happy every day though. Good, good. Just like that, my house there right now. They still happy. Okay. We have children. That's okay. Yes, yes. Me too. I get my chores done. That's just ludicrous. Kenny. Good morning, guys. But this fight is always going to be feeling like a battle in the. It's always going to feel like some sort of battle with thee when you can't stay focused. It's all about energy. I'm seeing that here with this maiden of shields next. She's got this deer. Understand that you could skin it. You could skin a cow. You could skin a hide. And then what are you gonna do? Wear them for life? Hell yeah! They keep you warm. They keep you tight. That was just a little Native American joke. Whatever. So the maiden of shields is this deer behind her, and it's really a matter of fear overall. Getting rid of fear is something that keeps us distracted. And I believe this is why you can't stay on task here, because there is just too many things that you have on your plate, and you're really not completing all of them. So it's a struggle every day. You have to let go of trying to complete everything in one way. You have the levers here, so there are multiple opportunities, and all you have to do is, two sides to each face. Use them multiple. Use all of your options. You have multiple ways. We have the levers here. That's number 6, and that means balance. Let's wrap it up here. Why? All right, so we've got Ruin, Justice, and Halstein Coyote, which is the magician. Sorry, whatever. I have to say it. But this pendulum here, this totem pole, this adobe, pause. I just said adobe. I'm sorry. Adobe is the brick. I don't know why I said that. This totem pole here, this pendulum, it has a frog on it. You see that? The universe wants you to take a leap of faith today on a task that you've put off for the past 2 months. That's for a specific Taurus. But in all this thing that you want made right for you is your life at all. You have to get out of this mode of wanting things to go accordingly when all you have to do is work with what you got and deal with the cards that are being played. There's justice here, and there's something that will always be karmically given back to you because of your spirit. But understand that you still have to be the magician here. You still have to manifest it. I got a little sidetracked because I'm getting off. I want to go so much deeper, but you can't do that at all. So these mountains have a little ice cap on them. Being cold right now will not get you through the storm. Um, like my friend Brittany Tyson just mentioned, you need to be glad. You need to be glad and happy in all that is, horrible, good, bad, happy, sad. Be glad in that. You should know your Bible verses, right? Sing that song, whatever, and be glad in it. Be glad in everything that you do. This is a way for you to release this failure every time you get shot down and your days are not, it's another day that went by and you didn't get it this round. It's really about not beating yourself up and having joy in what you've done. I'm ending it there because I'm getting all like ready to take it there, and I've been on here long enough, and this isn't that type of reading. I'll save those for memberships only. Why do we have strength Leo energy and the devil Capricorn Pisces energy? There is some new strength coming in on this path you're getting ready to take, as far as not really being concerned with the hours of the day. You will now be more focused on the accomplishments that you can take and get done. Yay, this is the day, Kenny. And you're going to really stay focused on trying to get things done the right way. Not your way. One thing at a time is the best way. Completing them in completion is the only way. You got the warrior blades, captive, and blades. Understand, you got a lot of machetes and a lot of things that are cutting energy off, people off, things off. Do not become held captive in your own brain cell. You are more powerful than you think, and I will always say that to encourage thee. But there is a specific Taurus that gets distracted. I mean, by the trees, the birds whistling. Your attention span needs to be a little bit longer than that, and I know the internet has really dumbed us down in a way that we can't focus for more than 5 seconds around the clock at a time. But you really need to focus and concern yourself with only things that are not nonsense. Going on for the rest of the week. Cut off the negative stuff that doesn't stimulate the energy and it doesn't help you, manifest anything. You got this warrior of blades, and this is the fighter all the same. You're going to keep falling off that horse if you don't get serious about your choices. Yes, we all have 24 hours in a day, which is really, 8 in reality, 6 sometimes. But now if you notice, the sun's now going down a lot sooner. It's not even November yet. We just left August. Understand. This is all being done simultaneously, like a simulation. All you have to do is focus on you. One goal at a time, one thing you'll get through. The universe is going to reward you. It's hand over fist doing this business. You understand? Lastly, we have the devil here. I see Capricorn Pisces energy. You have the scout. This white buffalo here is to scare. It's like a scare tactic. The more you scare yourself out of, oh, I didn't get that done today, it'll be tomorrow, now we're 5 years later, the more you're going to age and progress in life and do the shoulda, woulda, couldas. So we don't want that to happen for you. We want you to progress and move forward with like great progress, Pooh. All right, so lastly, we're wrapping it up. The final card, 1 + 5 is 6. 6 means harmony and balance. Chief of Blades, the Scout, and the Matriarch of Vessels. Like I said, you're going to have to give up this fight for your reputation. This isn't high school. Nobody cares about what you do. including me too. So understand that you are not fighting in a battle that you're going to win anything in. Let people be right. Let people be crazy. Let them be fugazi. This is not your concern in any way, baby. Understand, getting through this trial and error of time management well spent, people you're allowing in your energy, you're going to have to peep the scene. Stop just waking up and saying, oh, I'm going to do these things. Stop going to bed saying, oh, I wish I would have did these things, but you're peeking behind the bushes and you ain't moved an inch all day. Get focused on what you want. Write them down. Get organized. Get some index cards. They're like at the dollar store. You put it on your refrigerator. I'm going to do this, this, and this. 2 o'clock, 3 o'clock, 4 o'clock, rock. Just have organization with it. That's going to bring in the multiple blessings with that whole lake behind this native woman. Her basket is full, ready to fill it up some more with some more goals and opportunities to do. But understand, you cannot make moves continuously without worrying about, the sun setting too fast or negative energy. You need to stay on task. I'm going to leave it at that. I'm going to give you your moon magic card. I did not give Aries, so I'm going to do a short for them today. I want to try to do this at the end of every reading. Let's see what we get for you today, Taurian. Lucky star, 23. 2 plus 3 is 5, which means change. All right. All right. Lucky star, 23. Last card you need. When this card, now this is wish making, fortune, and light. When this card appears in a reading, it is time to make a wish. Lucky star is a guiding light, a bright spark in the darkest night, and a point of magical power. In Wicca, the pentagram is a 5-pointed star that the Wiccans use to represent the elements of the earth, air, fire, water, and spirit. Wearing a pentagram could draw more lucky star energy towards you. You do what you want to do. I'm not here to tell you that. Do whatever you want to do. I am not here to tell you anything. But read the cards, baby. Think of other kinds of star shapes too, such as snowflakes. 7-pointed stars are linked to the angels and celestial realms. You can use all of these symbols in your spells and meditations. Do what you want to do. Know that when this card appears, is it an indicative of a lucky break of some kind or a fortunate turn of events? Think of yourself as being a lucky individual and you will automatically become luckier. I just told y'all that. Think rich, be rich. Act rich, you are rich. Check out my Harvest Moon check-in, please. Hold on to this card closely. Close your eyes and make a wish. Then go on your day knowing that you are the sort of person who attracts great fortune every turn you make. Okay, I'm going to give it 2 seconds. Take a screenshot and do what you want. Hold it close, for goodness sake. All luck come to you today. Until next time, guys, I say, Ashe.